really jacked girl, the really lean girl you see saying, I got this way by eating more, this is what happened. In one scenario, she was eating a lot of foods that were higher in calories but smaller in volume. So these are typically higher fat foods. And then she worked with said coach and they said, okay, you need to be eating high protein, higher carb, and low fat, which means that the meals look bigger in terms of volume. So fruits, veggies, chicken breast instead of steak. So on her plate, in her bowl, whatever the fuck, the food sizes were bigger. So her brain says we're eating more food. And she's right in terms of volume. But the calories, the energy, which is what matters when it comes to your weight, energy balance, are actually lower than they were previously. So she's now in a calorie deficit, hence the weight loss. In another scenario, this girl was trying to sustain eating far too few calories than was actually approachable for her, realistic. But then on the weekends or in the evenings, she would eat way up here. So she had this big seesaw and the average of her calorie intake over the week, over the month was up here. Then she started eating a more normal, actual attainable amount of food, and that put her average, which is what matters, calorie intake just down here. So while she felt like she was starving herself and trying so hard and white knuckling, the average, because of those periods of overeating, add up so much more than people realize. Her average intake was a lot higher. She started eating a normal amount of food and that average intake lowered, putting her into a calorie deficit without even realizing it. Learn the principles of fat loss and you'll never be confused by this shit again.